Injuries are sadly part of the game, and now we're going to talk about how to train while injured. And most people would say, well, obviously, as long as you're injured, you do not train at all. And in my opinion, that's wrong. If you're injured, that usually does not mean that you're injured from your head to your toes and that you're in a cast like in one of those cartoons and you can't move at all. Usually, some parts of your body will not be injured. And so when you're injured and you go to the doctor and he tells you not to do any sport, make sure to really ask what exactly you must not do and what exactly you can do. Because there will be things that you can do. If your knee is injured, that means you probably should not train your legs. Maybe it would even, studies suggest that many times it will be good to train your other leg, okay? You should not fear imbalance. It's actually many times, you can talk about it with your doctor if you're in treatment. Many times it will be good for the recovery of your injured leg if you train the other leg. Likewise with arms. New studies suggest that your injured arm probably recovers faster if you train your uninjured arm. And even if you cannot train your legs, you can train your upper body. You can still train your abs, you can still train your arms, you can train your neck, you can train your hands. There's so many things you can train. Or to put it another way, if you injure your right arm, it's probably because you overuse it. Which means that an injury actually is an opportunity for you to work on something else. I have a very good doctor. I'm a professional martial artist, so I have to have a very good doctor who understands athletes. I do not go to normal doctors because the normal patient is not an athlete. He's probably old, probably weak, so the normal doctor bases his suggestion for you based on his normal patients. And they are not the same as you if you train martial arts. So a sports doctor has an understanding for an athlete and how he works. And he knows I need to keep on working. And he will tell me exactly what I can do and what not. And many times also it means that I cannot just train the other part. I cannot just train the rest of my body. But I actually can do something with the injured body part. In the old times, you've used to just demobilize. If you broke your arm, you demobilize it completely until it's healed. And you don't do that. You don't do that anymore for good reasons. You start mobilizing as quickly as possible. And apply the same principle for my injuries. I'm gonna do very soon a video about how to heal faster, and trust me, I got a fabulous method. I got a couple injuries in my time, very few I would like to add because I work very much on not getting injured and how to avoid injuries, because I would like to be like Helio when I'm 1,000 years old, still going at it. But I've got a fabulous method to heal as fast as you did when you were a kid. But today's episode is about how to train when you're injured, and I hope you learned a lot about it. So keep training, do not wait until you're all healed. It's the same excuse as people who tell you, I'll come to training when I'm fit. And man, you will not become fit unless you get your ass to class. You will not get smart until you get your ass to school. And it will not help your recovery if you just stay at home and do nothing. Try to train your body. Find out what you can do and do it. And if you're one of those guys who just goes at it way too rough and injures himself because of that, learn your lesson. Come to class and go easy. Do something very easy, very slow. If the leg hurts, man, then just go easy. Go very slowly, very easy. Find out what you can do and do it. That's how to train with injuries.